Exchange-traded funds are becoming an increasingly popular way for investors to buy into assets like stocks, commodities and bonds. In simple terms, an exchange-traded fund, or ETF as they are abbreviated to, are investments that are listed on the stock market which you can buy and sell. They are usually bundled investments, which mean that you can buy one ETF and gain exposure to many investments, spreading your money, which is good for diversification. To give you an example of how an ETF works, 10 years ago, if you wanted to buy the biggest 20 companies on the Australian share market, you would have to place 20 separate trades into companies such as Commonwealth Bank, BHP, Telstra and Woolworths. Today, you can buy into the biggest 20 companies, but just through one trade. The way to do this is to buy an ETF called the S&P ASX 20, which is managed by a company called iShares. When you buy and sell this ETF, the same way that you would with any ordinary shares, you gain exposure to those biggest 20 companies. The stock code for this ETF is ILC. There are over 100 ETFs available on the Australian share market, which allows you to gain different exposures both here in Australia and overseas. Some of the ETFs that you can buy are as follows. You can buy the biggest 200 companies on the Australian share market. The code is IOZ. You can buy the smallest companies on the Australian share market. The code is ISO. You can buy an ETF that only focuses on high dividend companies on the share market. The code is DIV. You can buy into an ETF that only invests in ethical companies. The code is UBA. You can buy companies in overseas countries such as Taiwan. The code for that one is ITW. You can buy ETFs exposed to Australian government bonds. The code is IAF. You can even buy ETFs that buy into gold. The code is GOLD. And you can buy ETFs that buy the American dollars. The code is USD. If you would like to discuss ETFs in more detail, please feel free to contact me using the details shown on the screen now. From the team at financialadvisor.com.au, thanks for watching.